Hey guys, how are you doing this week? Listen, had a really good week. Came back from the Crypto Invest out of LA. And what I'm going to do is this. I'll continue to do some ICO reviews, but also I'll give you commentary every single week of some of the news that I think is noteworthy and that you should know about and my angle regarding it. So let's get started. So the first thing that happened earlier on this week is that I attended the Crypto Invest Summit West in LA. A lot of energy, really cool show. Planning not the best for the organizers. The main room was maxed out. Next year, try to do a better job with the tickets and how people retrieve their tickets. In addition, maybe like an overflow room so people can still watch it with a live broadcast screen. Man, it was really good. Some of the cool things I saw, Machine Zone with a lit, super powerful team, Abra, the founder of Abra, did a stellar job talking about his app wallet. There was Tavonia Evans. She was on the Women Blockchain session, and a lot of energy that she had, and then she snuck in about all the things that she did. She's a mom. She does all these projects, CEO head, and then she snuck in, I got 6 kids, and everybody started busting out laughing because a lot of us are really, really busy, but we ain't 6 kid busy, you know what I'm saying? It puts things into perspective. Miko of Evercoin made a huge declaration and got people's interest really peaked and said DEXs will not scale, right? And this week with IDEX, it's not looking good. Zibby blew up, Holochain blew up, and so many transactions on IDEX. All they're saying is that we're under maintenance. Hopefully this can be solved. Bottom line, I was so busy, I didn't even get to eat any hot pot or sushi, and that's like against my religion when I go to a big city. Look forward to seeing you in another session. Also thankful for DNA being the head sponsor out there. Cliff, Barry, Corey did a stellar job. Ran of Crypto Traders, knocked it out of the park with a live session interview, and this guy traveled a lot, okay? Let's see each other in New York next. Okay, let's do an overview of the market this week. It reached over 480 million. It was on target for 500, and BTC almost hit 10K. It did hit 10K, one of the Asian exchanges. Overall, you see on the week, Bitcoin is up. And sure, today's Sunday, so it's down a little bit. We have an SEC hearing tomorrow on what's going on with Ethereum. I'll touch on that a little bit. But overall, the market is very positive. Next cool article is blockchain and bacon. A lot of us out there, we love bacon. If you're Asian, you know that China has a pork reserve, okay? So you're going, what the heck is bacon and blockchain? Well, as we continue to mature in this ecosystem, there are going to be more Fortune 500 companies capitalizing on cryptocurrency, especially in integrating it in their advertising campaign. So Oscar Mayer, they came out with a cryptocurrency called Bacoin. Bacoin, they call it the gold standard of bacon. And it's a cryptocurrency you can actually redeem for bacon, all right? We've seen this with other projects, like in Canada, they had a KFC project you can buy with Bitcoin. Burger King has something with Russia, and you'll just see more and more of it because this is the future. People are going to use cryptocurrency to buy pretty much everything. That is our goal. Next, cool article on Bloomberg, and it talked about how crypto stacked up against other investments. Number one, its declaration was wild swings in value. You've been here for a little while, especially when you saw it go up to 20,000 and crash down to like 6,700. There's absolutely wild swings in value, but it goes up and it goes down very, very quickly. And some of the traders out there, this is how they make money. They make it off the volatility. Next is that it's super concentrated on a few coins. Unlike some other type of stocks or commodities or currencies, we're really concentrating on the trading volume on Bitcoins, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple, Litecoin. Other coins are coming online this year, and hopefully we'll be able to smooth that out, and maybe even eventually the Bitcoin flipping will occur. Another cool aspect they found is that non-correlation with other asset classes. All right, It's not correlated to how stock market trades or commodity market or treasuries or any other really big indexes. There's one big correlation is that when Bitcoin goes up, usually all the other currencies go up. Maybe not always, but you have bull runs on Bitcoin and altcoin runs sometimes, but overall, the trend is with the trend of Bitcoin pricing. Get in first. Here's the coolest part, and this is why I had this picture on there, okay? It talked about like IPO returns and ICO returns in the first 90 days. And you can see that, a lot of old school investors with ICOs, they wanted to get in at the beginning because there was a really good chance that right at IPO, the stock would go up and they could make a profit, right? The problem with the IPOs is that you had to be in a very, very small clique, right? You had to be in that very, very special group of people that can have access to it. Where ICOs opened up to everybody now, and you can see the wild returns in the first 90 days, and that's why it's so imperative for you to do more and more research and have a team together that does research if you want to engage in ICOs and hopefully capitalize on some of those huge gains in the ICO land. Next. So, probably the biggest topic for this week that has a lot of people pontificating is Ethereum a security? Okay, on Monday, May the 7th, SEC is going to talk about is Ethereum a security. It's a really, really big deal. So, former commodities future exchange guy Gary Gensler, he said Ether and Ripple may be a security. Aaron Wright, professor Cardozo Law School, says that Ether always presented itself as a product, a smart contract on blockchain with utility. Joseph Lubin, co-founder of Ethereum Foundation. We spent a tremendous amount of time with lawyers in the United States and other countries and are extremely comfortable that it is not a security. It never was a security. Many regulators that matter understand what Ethereum is. This is what Joseph Lubin says. Most of the lawyers I've talked to, they say that Ethereum is a security, but they don't know exactly what SEC is going to say about it and what they're going to declare. SEC can declare Ether is not a security. If they say that, guys, it's bull market time, all right? We've been waiting for a huge regulation body to give us some clarification. If SEC says that, it's on. Again, my personal opinion, okay? It's just not financial advice. Otherwise, SEC can say it is a security. This has huge ramifications. Metal, BitShares, those are two huge coins that were pulled off some of the exchanges that deals with a lot of U.S. citizens because some of those exchanges, the lawyers talked to the principals and said, hey, listen, we don't want a bullseye on our back. We need to take those coins off because those are very, very much like securities. So if Ether is declared as a security, we may go into another crypto winter for a little bit of time. But I know, Ether is gaining an adoption. So there are a lot of power players that are going to put up the defense fund to go all the way to Supreme Court if necessary to show that it absolutely has utilitarian values. And, the Howey test was it was a case, okay, and it was completed, I think, in 1940s. Crypto is totally different. They may pass new laws because not everything that worked in 1940s can work for the internet age that we're in right now. But either way, what I believe is that if it goes down seriously, you need to look at maybe averaging in costs and getting, if you have fiat, all right, getting in some additional ethers. Hodling long term because the adoption continues to increase. Ether, SEC could say Ether is a special security, or the Ether ICO is a security, but now it's used as a utility token. Does that make sense? Hopefully, SEC will choose number 1 or number 3. We'll know very, very soon. Here's some positive news, right? Alexis Ohanian, co-founder of Reddit, which is like the 4th most trafficked site, in the United States, 6th in the whole world. He predicts the price of Ethereum will reach 15,000 by January 2019. How you like them, Apple? Has a full-time venture capital firm called Initialized Capital, and he just believes that there's so many people using Ethereum and building upon Ethereum. It has awesome adoption. It's going to go up in value. Gotta love that. Here's another cool thing about this family. You know, Alexis is married to Serena Williams. Now, Alexis done a lot with Reddit, and now he has his own crypto fund. And Serena Williams, oh my goodness, you know, greatest of all times, right? She's won 23 Grand Slams. The closest guy has won only 19, Roger Federer. She dominated. She won the Australian Open last year while she was pregnant. Boom. What else you gotta say? Nothing, right? She came back, I think, from Australia, and Alexis had a huge sign, like a billboard, saying "Greatest mom of all time." Okay, and look at their daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanan Jr. The parents broken like social boundaries, right? Gender boundaries, economic boundaries, physical boundaries. Alexis, very strong name. Alexander the Great, or the Conqueror. Olympia, home of the gods. Ohanian, and Junior. Think about that. How many little girls have you seen with a Junior name, right? It's usually guys. But you know what? They're breaking all boundaries and they're going after it. Absolutely going after it. Think about this alpha family. Definitely not a laissez-faire family. And Alexis, sorry, probably Serena wears the pants of the family, but that's okay because you have dual-driven goals, okay, aligned goals. And I look forward to you, hitting it out of the park like Novgorod's and just banging cryptocurrency fund out like you did for Reddit. And Serena, if I ever meet you and have a chance to be in your gracious presence, don't Ronda Rousey me, okay? Don't be mean. Have some pity on this hoe. But either way, guys, you know what? You need to have strong hands this week. Regardless of this decision at SEC, Ethereum, blockchain, Bitcoins, these main cryptocurrency are going through the roof because adoption is coming. Adoption is coming. Look at the long game because we went through winters before. And that's why it's so important to align yourselves with some positivity, a tribe around you, so you can handle the ups. Everybody can handle ups. But you can also handle the downs that eventually will come in this arena as we radically transform fintech with blockchain. If you like this review, go ahead and click the positive thumbs up button and also subscribe. Look forward to seeing you in New York.